Hello? Am I alone? Hello? I got 3 hellos back. I'm not alone. Thank you. And it's okay if you fall asleep, Ender. I will allow this. I am not alone. I thought I was, but I'm not. And that's nice. That's pretty nice. Alrighty then. Well, if that's just about all we're getting, that's alright. That's okay. My streams are never truly, you know, big affairs. They are what they are. Alright, let's see. I think a smart idea, well, first and foremost, is unmute the game, go to the game. There I am. Hello. Alright, hello, rather. And then I will get reacquainted with the controls by playing an earlier level. I think that's the right way to go about it.
Action.
Alright. So that's... okay, I remember how to lock on. I remember how to shoot. And there's Rocksteady again. You don't know how he's always been. Right. And then there are the bugs inside of the trash can. There we go. And I remember how to change weapon. Right. But I also have my rollies. I gotta remember to rolly. Very important. Rocket launcher! Rocket launcher! Ow, and I get shot at it, and it hurts. And it hurts real bad. Yeah, okay, if I could just... yeah, there we go. Ow! And then I was the deaded.
Action.
See, this is why I decided to do some practice. Because I had absolutely no faith in my abilities. And I was right to have no faith in my abilities. I am no good. Ow. Man. Could you guys not be such colossal jerkwads for once in your goddamn life? Okay, still getting shot. Ow. So much pain. So much hurt. As I attempt. Get the heck out of here with all this. Get out of here, Rat Bat. I hate you, Rat Bat. You're my least favorite guy. Alright. Yes, we did start. I even sent you a link telling you that we had started. I guess you didn't see it. I just kind of assumed that you were sick and tired of my existence and decided, you know what? You know what?
Action.
Maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I don't want to be there. Maybe I will instead do something else. And you know what? I would have respected that choice. It's an understandable conclusion to get to. So I would not have gotten upset. That's good. I'm in a previous level attempting to relearn the controls.
Machine gun.
Okay, shooting this truck. Ow! This truck. Distracting me with its truck-like ways. And then all of these bats. I just assumed it would be on time, not early. And no, I'm always coming to this. My dude, my streams always start like 10 to 15 minutes before 7, or 10 o'clock for you, I guess. That's how it's literally always been. If I started at 7 o'clock each and every single time, then it would have been like 15 minutes of like nothing.
Say hello.
And it would have been a mess. It would have been a mess. So trust me, the system, it works. And shooting a truck! Spread shot! Ah, yes. Remember that spread shot is the best.
Stage clear.
I received 0 giggles, which is unfortunate. But I do have a much better rank now, which is nice. There we go. That was an E rank, now it's a B rank. Hooray! Huzzah, even! Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can improve on this one, too. Let's just go ahead and see if we can improve on this just a little tiny bit. As we deal with the evil snails. Snail bots. Everybody fears the almighty snail bots.
This way.
Machine
There we go. Get out of here, Snailman. Henry Snailman. Ah. Spread gun. Yes. spread gun is the best gun. Get out of here with all that. All of that, get out of here. They deal with the goddamn snake shield guys. I remember them. I remember them well. And how they disgust me. Yeah, you always gotta shoot me like that. And the bosses are here! But I've got a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. How's that for a reference? Alright. The snail is dead. I will say hello to no such ally of yours. Instead, I will attempt to set you on fire and fail. Because this thing's got, like, no goddamn range. All I have is... never mind. I was worried that all I had was the flame gun, but I actually had a grenade launcher. So that's pretty fantastic. Okay. Now that I'm relatively certain that I'm slightly better... Or not better, but I mean, like, I've shaken a small amount of the ring rust off. We can do the, like, I don't know, like, 2, maybe 3 levels left of this game. There's really not much left at all. It just depends on how freakishly difficult they end up being. Actually, you know what? Let's not necessarily beat this level, but just go up against it. Get reallocated to the difficulty that is typically on display in these lands. There we are. I don't know if anybody read this when I put it up on the Discord, but apparently destroying all 4 of these statues isn't something you absolutely have to do, and you get an achievement for doing it. And as it turns out, very, very few people ever have. I think like less than 5% of the people that have played this game have done that. And I did it because I thought I had to. So ain't that something? Anyway, I don't know how you're supposed to beat this level without destroying the statues. They basically make life miserable if you don't. It's a wada hooey is what the whole situation is, if I'm being real with you. Rocket launcher! What else? Is this something? Me. I am? It's true. Despite it all, Nightstar is correct that I do technically exist. And that's a real shame on occasions. Not a lot of people are happy about that. But I do exist. I do. I really do. Oh. And he's also saying more nice things. Thank you, friend. I blew it up. I done exploded. I exploded all up. And it's unfortunate. But yeah, no, man, there's way too many giant orange bullety things around here to not destroy the statues. Rocket launcher! As I attempt to destroy my enemies, and it doesn't end up working! It doesn't end up working! Blah, blah, blah! Yeah, no. This is just me getting used to the difficulty. Okay, but the people who matter are happy about your existence. Oh, well, dang. That's you guys. You guys are the ones that matter. Hot dang. That's delightful. Yeah, I was absolutely right to go and do this mission again. I have to get used to how difficult things have become. Alright. Spread gun! Yeah. No. Yes, you matter, you absolute dingus. I don't know how many years I'm going to have to spend telling you that you matter and that you're important and that you're my friend before you finally go, oh, dang, I guess I am. But I'm going to keep doing it. I'll wear you down long before I wear the other way around, I'll tell you that. Spread it up. Spread it up. Yeah. And there's the bulls. You know what's bull? Those bulls.
Action.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you a thing or two. Let me tell you a thing or two about the Johnny Beef Stew, alright? Good lord. You sure do like to make things difficult, don't you? We know you're here, the Peach. The Punch. The Punchy! We know you're here. Ow, and I blew up again. Man, it's hard to not get shot. A very relatable issue, I would imagine, for most people. Okay. Hit them with the rockets. As I just keep attempting to dodge I'd love to read what Ender just said, but if I turn my head now, I will get shot. Ow. Okay. It's so hard to dodge all of that, man. Okay, well, there are now substantially less things. Ah, come on! And I blew up 3 of them, too. For every game where a spread shot projectile was the absolute best weapon in the game, it would have, like, wait, 3 nickels? 3 nickels. Even more nickels. Spread shot's always the best. Oh, my God.
Action.
What I really want to do is survive the first 5 seconds of this damn expedition without getting shot! Seriously! Seriously! Why is it so hard to not get shot within the first 5 seconds? Oh my God! Oh my God! You suck! You suck so much! I'm sure if... Nightstar casually saying, I'm sure if you factor in video games. Yes. Okay. Please stop shooting me so fast. No. Don't want it. I don't want your goofy ass. Get out of my life. Okay. Just soften them up. Weaken them up, weaken them up, weaken them up. That is the way to go. Just let the bulls do their bull thing. I thought you were referring to Contra Metal Slug, not Cuphead. I mean, that would count. That would count. Too many bullets! Too many things trying to kill me! Why? Why is everything so murder happy? You know, that's very weird that Cuphead would have been one of the first things to come to mind, but I mean, he's not wrong. It's weird, but it's correct, I guess. Rocket launcher. Granados. Getting shot at it. Also, I'm pretty sure spread shots are kind of like 80% of Toho. You know how Nightstar feels about his local sandwich shops. You know how he be feeling about it. Ow, and I exploded.
Action.
Honestly, at this point, I kind of want to beat this level again just for the sake of being able to say that, yeah, the first time I beat it wasn't a freaky deaky fluke. Ugh. Ow, got shot. Ow, I hate that goddamn crab! Why? Why does that crab need to live? Who gave it the right? Die, 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 die. Okay. Now that your stupid ass bullets are done being a thing, I'm gonna go over here and I'm just gonna shoot these statues. Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Okay. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Granados! Okay, now there are substantially less statues. And by that I mean 1 less, which is enough for me. I'll take it. I'll accept it. Ow. You suck. Has anybody ever told you you have a fulfilling career in being terrible ahead of you? Because you do. You really do. I don't know what a Vampire Survivor is, but it sounds like a Holocure ripoff. Machine gun. Ah, well that's interesting. It seems my little sabery thing can actually stop some projectiles.
Action.
That's an interesting thing to learn this late in the game. Anyway, give me power-ups. Ow, shot me in the face. That's the opposite of giving me power-ups, actually. That's causing problems on purpose, deliberately. For no reason, even. Okay. All right. I will settle for there being 2 less of these. Okay, and this dude is in the way. Get the hell out of my way. I don't know if you know this. but you're being a real pain in the tweese. And I don't need that. Alright. Machine gun! Okay. I don't like these bulls, but they're the least annoying thing to deal with as I continuously get shotted up in the face. Ow. Ah! I was so close!
Action.
Okay, yep. I get it. You're a crab. Or some sort of weird octo-man. I don't care. Really, I don't... I'm choking in rage. I don't really care what you are, if I'm being honest with you. I just want you to be dead. I just want you to be dead. That's all that really matters to me. At the end of the day, your death is all that truly matters. And I will accept that. Why is that thing not destroyed yet? Come on, be destroyed. Who gave you the right? Ow. Alright, could have sworn I hit that with the saber, but I guess I didn't. I can't argue with the fact that the thing isn't dead. Now can I? Lord knows I'd like to argue on the internet, but I shan't. Oh nay, not this day. I shall not. Good, good. Find ways to find me entertaining. Lord knows I can't do it, so you're gonna have to carry a lot of that burden, I'm afraid. Spread gun. Small amount of health, thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, it's gone. And then it's gone, then it's gone, then it's gone, and now I'm dead. Who pinged me? Why would you ping me during Streamlands? Who done and did it? It was Nightstar talking about JC Staff, an actually fairly high-profile studio. Okay, well that's cool and everything, my dude. But the fact remains that they really are the studio that's hired when you want something made in about 2.5 weeks. Maybe that's not the way it used to be considered, but it's definitely the reputation that they currently have now. Big on the slideshow animation styles. Yeah, that funky, fresh, brand new, modern anime that's out right now, Azamungadaya. That's totally something that wasn't made over 20 years ago, and it's not a good indicator of what they currently are all about. Yeah, dingus. Ow. These goddamn dudes keep shooting their goddamn toenails at me like this. I'm gonna get ornery. I warned you. I warned you about my orneriness. I warned you. Now I'm cantankerous. Ow, my ear bullet's so hard to dodge. Really, I need to get out of this mission. I need to get frustrated by something that at the very least, when I eventually beat it, will be, you know, tangible progress. That's definitely better. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that I've done more than enough practice. Let's just be really bad at this. There. This guy right here I need to do battle with, and I need to defeat. Let's see if I can manage it.
Action.
Let's see if I can manage it. Give me your power-ups. Thank you. So far, I'm dealing with all manner of mechanical bug. Although, actually, I don't think snails count as bugs, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Ask a gastrotonomist, or whoever the experts in bugology, snailology are, alright? Do I look like an expert in snailtology? I'm not. And it's weird you think I would be. Okay, alright, that guy was hiding behind a palm tree. Animal Crossing does. You heard it here first, folks. Animal Crossing does. What does it does? I have no idea, but it does. I try so hard to dodge bullets, and it never works! Give me that health! And my health is gone. You go out of your way to get some extra health, and you die for it. And I'm dead now.
Action.
Here we go again. Nope. No. I want to make 10 seconds. There we go. 10 seconds without getting shot. And then immediately get shot. You said it less than 5 seconds before I responded. Bold of you to think I remember what's going on. I am stream of consciousness right now. I don't know nothing about anything. Ain't nothing. The animated slayers. Cool. Once again, man, how incredibly modern. Look, dude, all I know is that I know of at least 4 anime that they've made in the last 5 years that are literally slideshows. They're a company that are working on like no less than 20 anime all at once and have to get them all done by next month.
Action.
This is factual information. I'm not trying to slander them. I'm just saying. Lord. I sure like how I can't auto-target the freaking eggs. I just want to get rid of the eggs before they hatch into superbugs. But such things are illegal, apparently. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Okay, got shot. Get out of the way. No. None of that. Ah, you! It's always that guy. It's literally always that guy specifically. The palm tree hider. I believe he is often referred. Okay, yep, I sure tried. Didn't work, but it was worth a shot. It was worth an attempt. Okay. Deceptively large amount of HP being given to me, which is good because I keep getting shot every time I pick one up. There's the boss. Well, now attempt to spread gun. And there we go. Do I get giggles? Hang on. I get giggles! Let's go! I mean, weirdly, I can't entirely argue against that since most of everything they've done since 2021 is light novel adaptations and sometimes railgun and sometimes fairy tale. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if it has something to do with maybe the same people that they don't work there anymore, or they or something changed internally. The fact of the matter is, the stuff they've made in the last, like, 5 years are notoriously cheap. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, this might be the last level of the game. Let's find out.
All right, Big Boss Clownface. The party ends here and now.
Thank you, KJ. That means a lot to me.
You shouldn't have come, Aaron.
What? You know my name? Wow. I mean, is it too much to ask for an autograph or selfie? No, you're right. I should wait till after I beat you and foil your evil plan. Getting ahead of myself, sorry.
Sassy.
Amusing. I know you better than you think, former Agent Saver, but it appears not as much as I thought.
Wait for it. Here comes the evil villain monologue.
Let's go.
Silence! I thought it was enough to leave you out cold, broken and bedridden in a hospital, to keep you away from the wild bogs and what was to come.
Are you stalking me? 'Cause that's creepy. Who the hell are you? Wait, the raid? That doesn't make any sense. You? You leaked my operation and organized that ambush?
Technically, we could say it wasn't me, but Roy.
Roy? What the hell? He was my partner. You're crazy. He didn't betray me. He was killed by the wild bots.
Oh yes, how tragic. But did you see him die?
I blacked out when I lost my arm. Roy, weeks before the ambush, he kept saying we should leave the case.
Perhaps he was trying to save you from the rabbit hole. But alas, like Alice, you've fallen into Wonderland.
Bruh.
You're trying to mess with my head. What connection does Roy have to Android Revolt?
That, my dear Aaron, is a question that no longer serves any purpose. For in but a few moments when the sun rises, this building will become history, and the rebellion will begin.
Aw, that's cute. You still think your plan is gonna work. What? You don't expect me to just stand here and watch as you blow this whole place up, do you?
I know you, Aaron. I expected nothing less from you.
Okay, well, good. Then you know you're going to lose. Oh, now what the hell is that Kirby boss looking ass? Oh, boy. Okay.
Time to fly.
Alright, well, I requested power-ups, and instead I got a laser to the goddamn face. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about on par for me. Ow. Okay. Ow with the lasers. I will continue to spread gun and die. I died from my hubris.
Time to fly.
Alright, come on. Give me power-ups. Okay. Here come the lasers. I dodged the lasers. Good. Well, it looked like it was Marks, okay? Why do you have to be such a butt? I'm out here doing my best, okay? I'm trying here. Just because I'm terrible at it doesn't mean that you need to be a bully. Lasers.
Flying time.
Just give me the power up, give me the power. I want the power ups, and all you do is shoot lasers in my eyeballs! Okay, and for some reason you didn't start the fight with the laser like you do every other time. Okay, that's really goddamn weird. Suddenly stop doing the laser. Whatever. There's the laser, I found it, guys, don't worry. I hate that! Why is it so fast?
Flying time.
Okay, rockets. No. Roll out of the way of lasers. Okay. My headphones got knocked askew. And I can't fix them! Because my hands are on the controls! This truly is the darkest timeline! Ah! You know what they say about lasers?
Flying time.
No, I don't. You can keep laughing, man, but you have a warplane with thousands of weapons are still only barely winning. It's true. I keep getting close to winning. I hate that laser. No, for real, what do they say about lasers? I'm asking. I don't know. If the idea was to set things up for me to be able to make a wicked funny joke that would be remembered for all times and be seen as an all-time classic, I assure you, I am incapable of doing that. I am not a smart, funny, or clever man. Sometimes I just say random-ass noises, and they're mildly entertaining. That's why I never shut the hell up. If I just keep talking, by law of averages, you know, I have to say 2 kind of mildly entertaining things every hour or 2. That's just science. Alright. Watch for the lasers. You want to keep doing this exhaust thing. I'm fine with that. That's a very easy to dodge ability. Not as big fan of the rockets. Ow. Like, if you stopped with the rockets, that'd be pretty good. Okay. I'm rolling in the wrong direction, and yes, somehow I did not die. That's interesting to me. That's very interesting. Then the lasers happen. I blew him up! I mean, that can't be the end of the level.
Up we go.
Yeah, that was... He's a man on a jetpack! Man with a jetpack! Oh, lordy! Ah! Whoa! Ah! He has orbals! He's got orbals and marbles! Why would he have these things?
Is that everything you have?
Ah, so many lasers! Yeah, alright. That's fair.
To fly.
Alright, now I gotta blow up that plane again. Alright, eventually I'll hit the thing that gives me power-ups. Thank you. Are you actually serious right now with this actual bullcrap on display? I rolled to escape pain, and it ended up rolling into it. Did you just pull out the final boss orbs from Sonic CD? I'm pretty sure Orbals are like the single most common thing that an enemy and a shmup can ever possibly have, my dude. I sincerely doubt Sonic the Hedgehog invented them. Ow. Here comes the pain. I like how at least I assume it was a deliberate design decision to have this guy have the stupidest sounding voice ever. You know who else acts like Eggman? Ender. Nah! Lasers! I hope you guys are ready for an hour-and-a-half stream of this, because this is what we're doing, man. Who is Anger? What the hell kind of philosophical question are you asking me right now? What? Unless you somehow didn't understand the name Ender, you know? Ender? The guy we know? The guy who's here? That guy? What the hell are you on about, my dude? What a weird-ass dude Nightstar is. Dark Ender is apparently named Anger. I said it real quiet. I'll say your face quiet, nerd. I need to lose way less HP on this stage of the fight. Then again, considering he hasn't responded, I assume Ender actually fell asleep. He said he was going to end up doing that at some point, and that's fair. You know, if that laser attack was just slightly less fast. Okay. Oh, and I can set a fire. I gotta say, having to start every single round with his laugh is not great. There we go. Ender lives. By the way, Ender, apparently Nightstar has thought your name has been Anger this whole time. Very weird, but yeah, what do you know? I ain't hiding, I'm shooting. Just keep shooting, just keep shooting. And eventually it'll all work out. I hate the goddamn lasers! And rocket to the face. See, now look what you did, Knight. You set him up for an incredibly predictable, self-deprecating joke. He's always doing this crud. And now I'm on fire. No lasers. No lasers. I refuse your lasers! That's really, actually, legitimately, unjokingly getting immensely frustrating, actually. There's too many things on screen for me to keep track of, and then the lasers show up and they move at Mach factor 50,000. What are you supposed to do about it? Get hit in the face with a rocket, I guess. I guess. Knight, I assure you, I'm not sure how much you've been paying attention, but I jump on literally everybody for their typos. It's not just you. It's never just been you. It's everybody. Also, it wasn't even a typo. You literally heard a name wrong. Yeah, see? Maya literally came out of retirement from commenting on my videos and streams just to assure you of this fact. Yeah, see? It's immensely funny because Nightstar showed up when he did, and the only message Maya sent was at the very beginning of the stream before he showed up. As far as he knew, she wasn't even here. That's immensely funny to me. And hell, he probably didn't know Orb was here either. I ain't getting on your case for not saying anything. You've got a life, and that's totally cool and valid and awesome, and thank you for even putting me on in the background. But it's just funny to think. He's just like, oh, hi, Maya. I didn't even know you were here. It's okay. You're allowed to try things. It helps you grow as a person. If anything, I encourage it. Ow. I have no HP at all, and now I'm dead. Oh my god. Machine gun. Draw monster card. How are you supposed to dodge all that? Oh hey, Zach's here to just get mad at a game that he's not even playing. The answer is actually brain dead simple, Zach. It's called getting good. That really is all there is to it. Just get good. Yeah, sure, sometimes luck is going to play a bit of a factor, but at the end of the day, just don't suck. That's how all video games work. Yeah. I mean, Nightstar gave a significantly more technical answer, but mine was still technically accurate. I hate those goddamn lasers so much. Yeah, that's also a factor. Just doing it again and again and again and again. What do you mean you don't know what game to compare this to? How about literally the genre it's an homage to? How about that for a start? What the hell do you mean? Oh, I'm sure Nightstar could give you a list of over 700 games that this game is in direct reference to, but okay, sure. It shall forever be a mystery. Perseverance is like the one skill I have. It is a little weird that Corona needed 9 hours for the special stages, but I'm not going to get on her case because I'm me. I hate those lasers! Give me power-ups, 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 thank you. I dodged those lasers purely by accident. I'd like the record to show. I did not know it was happening. I just happened to roll at the exact moment that he shot them. What a concept. That time I was not nearly as lucky. Yes, Tails is a handicap. I'm glad we all agree that he shouldn't have even been there. We're all in complete and total agreement. Your face is OG hardware. What do you have to say about that? I hate those lasers. Alright, cool. Now I'm into the second stage, and I have 1 health. I should have at least 2, but I don't. Man, the flamethrower sucks. Alright. If you have to have an attack, that's the attack I'd prefer that you did. As he sends out freaking Metars at me. What the hell's that all about? I guess that's also an option. Spread shot. Spread shot. Things are going deceptively well. How will things go wrong? Yeah, the flamethrower, maybe the flamethrower was added deliberately, as a joke. I may have won. I got double giggles! And I got an achievement for beating the game, so I definitely just beat the game. Hooray! You know, just click. This guy looks like if Ka, I'm assuming, was a modern-day CEO instead of a clown, because Kefla is the Dragon Ball character. Man, it helps that the dodge looks so generous, because dang. I beat the game!
Damn, that was intense.
Girl, you are right.
Turns out the big bad Cojones was a cyborg.
Wow.
This new level of technology, a machine that is indistinguishable from human form, has some seriously messed up implications. Oh, it also had a radioactive bomb contained inside of it, ready to be activated at dawn.
Jesus Christ.
Naturally, I didn't let that happen. Scientists later determined that the bomb would have detonated if at the scheduled hour, it had retained a glimmer of energy.
Good, you killed the hell out of him.
The android rebellion never happened.
Yay.
With no signal marking its beginning and having destroyed their main leaders, the whole thing was DOA. Dead on arrival.
Thanks for explaining.
Sure, in the aftermath there were some serious altercations in Bot City, but it didn't take long for my degenerate city to return to what it called normality.
Hooray.
What I still don't understand is that the cyborgs hinted that Roy might still be alive.
That is crazy.
It accused him of betraying everything I thought he stood for. It spoke as if it knew me. I know it's impossible. There was an official funeral for Roy.
But did you see the chunk body?
One I couldn't attend because I was in hospital, but it happened. The whole department was there. It can't... Roy. I won't rest until I know for sure.
I can't tell if that's sequel bait or if that's saying play the game better and get a different ending. Ah, yeah, she's on a bike. Let's go. Look at her go. No, I wanted to see that. I just wanted to react. I can't hit any buttons on the damn keyboard.
Good.
Goodbye, credits.
Project.
Maybe I can play
How
them
does it
again later.
progress?
Better than we could have hoped. This new batch of cyborgs will be ready within a month and a half. I think you'll find these creations to be rather special.
I'm hype.
For your sake, Doctor, you'd better make sure of it. The prototypes used at Tomonaka Plaza were disappointing.
I assure you, the new models will suit your requirements.
I expect nothing less.
Sir, what about the girl? She... Do you have plans to ensure she will not interfere again?
Doubtful.
That is none of your concern.
This is probably the Roy.
It is a personal matter.
Oh, heck. Wiley. Okay, no. I don't think I can get a different ending. Oh, thanks for playing. If you enjoyed the game, please consider writing a positive review on Steam! That'll help us make more games like this. Thanks. The story tone reminds me a lot of Sentence and Punishment on the N64 for some reason. How would you even know that? That game never even came out in the Amerigos. That was never even a thing. Anyway, extras. Can I see the credits again? Thank you. I want... That's not the credits! That's not the credits at all! Man. It did, actually. Recently, though. You're recently, though. Wait, cutscenes. Maybe it's a cutscene. Credits! Yeah! If I click off the game, I can get hype! Let's go! Let's friggin' go! Look at her on that bike! I wanted to see the neat little thing. Woo! Look at that dude explode! Hooray! I like that he blew up. That's my favorite part. Oh. I guess he was a cyborg, so yeah, I guess he would still have blood in him, wouldn't he? This is just a big old crater. In fact, was it a first overseas release on the Wii Shop channel? I don't remember. That must have been like 2008 or something. Alyssa Park. She is the gal with the robot arm. If I had a nickel for every gal with a robotic arm that I can think of at this exact moment in time, I'd have 2 nickels. Crazy. Either way, the game was fully voiced in English, so you don't need a translation patch to know what's going on. Oh, that's crazy. Yay! I have been thanked for playing. You love to see it, you really do. Oh, hey! All of these horrifying abominations have names. Cheesy James! Why is he Cheesy James? Why is that his name? Who named him this? What possible reason? Conebot? Snakebot? Man, these are some S-tier names. Wheelbot. Okay, come on. Give me something funnier. Diverbot. Yay, Maya got to experience the end of the game live before she had enough of me and flew away. The big Beetlebot. Big bad Beetleborgs. Mr. Dragonfly. Daniel. And also, I don't know. Jim. Let's call him Jim. Rocket Lizard. Dr. Opticus. Bro's name straight up is Lunatic. That's some nonsense. Yay, Aaron. Physics. I'm a wild pig. That's a good reference. That's a very good reference.
Doctor.
Okay, we don't need to see that part. We've seen this
All
part.
readings are normal.
Yeah.
Good.
We can skip
And the
this part.
project,
We can.
How does it progress?
Wait, what? Why does hitting buttons? Okay, there. God, I was like, why did hitting buttons before skip it? But that time when I was trying to hit buttons to skip it, it didn't work. Anyway, when you have like challenges, oh my goodness, look at all that. Get a time rank A in any stage. I guess I never did. Oh, I know I did. What? For some reason, I thought that was blank. In all stages, beat all stages with 4 life hearts. Never happening. Destroy 100 enemies using the saber. Good luck with that. 100 enemies with the saber. 100 fish bot bubbles. Beat stage 1 without destroying any car. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the things that I managed to get, honestly. Using no special weapons during the first round of the battle. My God. Yeah, just normal ass buster shot. No, thank you. No, thank you. What's this extra? Oh no.
Action.
Huh. I see. That's a lot of extra missions you decided to add onto this game for some reason, and I don't know why you would. So we chilling? Yeah, I guess we're chilling. Also, I can't help but notice that Erin has a new hair color. That's weird. I mean, it looks good on her. She has like an entirely different color palette altogether. She looks rather swell, I must say, but odd. Okay. Oh, hey, the frames are dropping. Good time for that, honestly. I mean, we finished the game, so if you're gonna get all broken on me, that's definitely the time to do it. Ow. Somehow I doubt I'm going to be beating this stage anyway, so they just Justin Bailey'd her palette. That they did. Ow. Makes sense. I'm sure there's some Samus in her inspiration. Makes a lot of sense. Get spread-shotted, nerds! Okay. Yep, yeah, no, the frames are absolutely getting annihilated at this exact moment in time. Which, again, I mean, if it was going to do that, now is the time for it to do that. Still annoying as all sin, but I mean, like, you know, we got to see the entire ending of the game without that happening, so.
Stage clear.
There you go. Look at that color palette for her. It looks really nice. I like it. So that's a whole bunch of extra missions. I guess I have 2 options. I can play extra missions for the rest of this stream, or I can switch over and, I don't know, attempt to maybe draw Aaron for whatever time we have left before the stream either ends or crashes. I don't really know which is the preferable option. Nightstar says, your art is rancid. Continue with the extra missions. And you know what? That's valid. Let's keep going. Enjoy the no-frame missions. Too bad, Peachy. My drawings are rancid. I gotta shoot some monsters. That is not what you said? It sounded like what you said. I'm not sure how else to interpret this. Alright, every last one of you enemy dudes needs to stop being alive. You're causing real issues for me. And I need you to be all not doing that. There we go. Okay. Ow. So many goddamn bugs! And thank you for the help. I really needed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the help. Woo! I almost got hit by another robotic fly, and that would have sucked. But yeah, play until you rage quit. We'll see how long that is. I'm not gonna rage quit. Either the stream will die, or I'll run out of time. I'll just do as many levels as I can in the amount of time I have. There's a world of difference, I'll have you know. And here come the cannonballs. And the frogs. Okay. Did I really just dodge roll into its laser and die when that was the last enemy on the screen? Is that really the life I'm currently living? Am I really so bad at video games? Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer was always yes. I have depression. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us, Gandalf the Grey. Yeah, but then he died and became Gandalf the Not Grey. And then he wasn't even Gandalf anymore. So who even knows how that works? Wizards are weird like that. They're much like Canadians, when you think about it. Which Nightstar knows a lot about, because he's both. Shooting up the bad guys. Shooting up the bad guys. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Got no health now. I ain't got no health now. I ain't got much going for me. Ow. Bugs. And I'm dead.
Action.
There it goes. Yep, the frames have fallen out the window again. They do that sometimes. And I apologize. I don't know why they do what they do, but they do what they do, and there's nothing I can do about what they do. Simple as that. We just have to hope that they eventually fix themselves. I'm less inclined to pause and wait because these are bonus missions. So it's like, whatevs, yo. My eyebrow itches a lot. Ah. Okay, there we go. Good news, everybody. My eyebrow is no longer itchy. The bad news is I scratched it a little too hard and now it hurts. Ow. Turtle. Yeah, spread it up. Spread it up. Shooting frogs. Shooting very large bugs. What up? Right, come on, come on. Who just made that weird-ass nerd noise? Was it Nightstar? Probably. Alright. Feel free to stop aiming at the dumpster. Oh, never mind, I'm dead. So it doesn't even matter.
Action.
The dumpster means nothing! Well, lack of dums. Lots of dumbs. Hold the onions. It could have been. I don't know what he's talking about. Once again, I've long since forgotten what it is I said that he's responding to. A terrible tragedy, really. Flamethrower sucks. Flamethrower sucks. Flamethrower sucks. Flamethrower sucks. Let's go. Whoa. I'm dead. Man, Extra Mission 2 is where the real challenge lies. Who would have ever guessed? Who would have ever done, gone, done, and guessed? Yo, friggin' internet provider, do you mind maybe putting on your big boy pants for half a minute and having a stable frame rate? You're allowed to have a stable frame rate at any given moment in time. You're allowed. Legally, there's nothing saying you have to be dropping frames right now. You could totally just stop with that bullcrap. It's a thing. It's real. It's true. You can't be persecuted. Or prosecuted. Or both. Either way. The point is, what you're doing is stupid and you should stop it. Simple as that, really. Ow. Your ISP disrespects you whenever it can. That's fair. I'm not a very respectable person. Like, what am I supposed to do? Call them up and argue, hey, I'm somebody worthy of more respect than this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's not the kind of person I am. Well, I appreciate that, Knight, even if I am utterly baffled by it. I mean, I guess what I can say is I'm happy that at least it's bouncing between 5,000 KBS and then lowering. So it's not like it's a consistent, like, terrible. It's just like a bunch of mini flashes progressively. That's actually pretty good for it, all things considered. Alright, I will now attempt to destroy these tanks. There is now one less tank. Ow, never mind, I'm dead now.
Action.
Once again, I appreciate the words that are being said about me, even if they baffle me greatly. Thank you both. Ow. These frogs mean serious business. They are bouncy, they are trouncy. I don't, jury is out on if they're fun though. I gotta be real. I gotta be real. They aren't particularly fun to me, because they keep trying to jump on my head and kill me. And that's not how I usually spend my free time having good times. You know, attempts on my own life. Not a big fan of that. Alright. I've managed to hold on to that extra hit that I just got for a second longer than I normally would. That's very nice. Ow, there it goes. 'Twas a matter of when, not if. I will attempt to grab those. And it inexplicably worked. Huzzah! Huzzah, I say. Huzzah, huzzah. Okay. Thank you for the health. Ow, and it's gone now. And it's also, okay, never mind. Why did I say anything? Why do I even talk? What does it add? Okay. Rocket launcher! Rocket launcher! Grenades! I think I won. Did I win? No, I did not win. There are still never mind. We're good. I won. And I think you guys saw maybe roughly like 40% of that level. Thereabouts. The important thing is, it was a success. Hooray. This is my hype face. Yay! Ah, for real though. Is the stream going to, like, ever level out, or is this just the new normal? Come on. Yeah, no, now it's at 2,000. 4,000. It needs to be at a consistent 5,000 to be smooth. 6,000, 5,000, 5,000, 4,000, 5,000. Okay. I hope it levels out too, my friend. I'll tell you one thing, I ain't doing all the levels. 2,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. It updates every second. 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 5,000. It's like 5,720 and then like 2,980, you know, so I'm just shorthanding it. 3,000, 4,000, 2,000. Can we hit 1,000? Can we hit triple digit? Can we become a PowerPoint? Let's friggin' go! Come on. Hey. Maybe I can do a little jig. Do a little jig as we drop frames like nobody's business. That seems like a pretty good thing to do. A pretty stylish time. The timing. I'm sure that means that the frames dropped so hard that nobody even knows what it is I'm saying. Or maybe the whole stream crashed. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Wouldn't be the first, second, third, or eighth time that's happened, I'll tell you that much. Getting funky. Getting funky. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. 2000 KBS. Woo, woo. Yeah. 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 Getting funky. Woo. Woo. I must now activate my after image technique. Hang on. I gotta. Hang on. Oh god, I actually kind of made myself lightheaded. Holy crap. Oh my god. Good night, Maya. Oh my god. I will make an attempt. The stream might go for 4 more minutes, or it might go for an hour if things get fixed. I have no idea. Either way, thank you for being here for what was here. Also, man, I gotta say, I'm very sad that literally nobody saw me do my after image technique because it made me short of breath, and I thought it was mildly funny. But nobody saw it. Literally nobody even got to see it. Man. Oh, okay, Peachy saw. Maya saw it, and I thought she went to bed. Amazing. Hey, at least half of it? That's better than none of it. I'll take it. What I'm constantly flummoxed by is why Nightstar seems to get stream crashes when the stream doesn't even crash. How weird. Regardless, enjoy your naps, Maya. Tell you what. Oh, you came back and saw me screaming like a weirdo, lacking the context. The context was I was doing my after image technique. I've decided to head over to this room for a moment. See if the stream will even out at all. Your after image technique may be impressive, but I have the low latency spell to nullify it. Damn, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Man, oh man. What a day, what a day, what a day. Ooh, 1000 KBS. That's real low. Said in a Yami Yugi voice. By the way, you do seem entirely fixed. Well, that's really funny that you'd say that, considering it immediately dropped to 1000 KBS for like 4 seconds. I'm gonna need to see it not dip below 5000 for at least 15 seconds before I even dare attempt to play another level. I'm just gonna do another little shimmy. I admit, so far, it hasn't dipped for a moment. Maybe it has evened out. It'd be pretty cool if it did. Yeah, I guess it seems okay. Huh. Alright, well, let's see how long that lasts for. Probably not terribly long, but we're gonna give it a go. Alright. And it immediately tanked. It immediately tanked. The second I started this level, it tanked. Immediately. Why? Why does it have a sense of dramatic timing? Or comedic timing? Whatever. The point is, why did it choose that exact second to do that? And also, the game has no sound because I smell like a trout. Well, I'm sorry, trout-smelling friend. I'm sorry that you smell like trout, okay? But wouldn't you know it, I don't have control over the odors of which you waft! God. just didn't want two different soundtracks playing at the exact same time. Busting out the auditory overload. I didn't say you were a trout. I said you smell like one. There's a world of a difference, my guy. All right, I do not like the fire tank thrower robot things. They are my least favorite guy. Except not really. There are definitely enemies I hate a whole lot more than that. But I still don't appreciate them fundamentally. Anyway, I won't call the stream good, but it's doing better, I guess. What else smells like trout but isn't one? You. Have you not been paying attention? You absolute dork. Yeah! I beat the level! That one was so much easier than the last one. Hell yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go! I fear no robotic tigers. I only fear robotic frogs. Oh no, robotic frogs! Eh. Robotic turtles are also rather annoying. You smell like a musty old wig factory. Yes! Yes, I do. Thank you for noticing. It's one of the many, many reasons people do not like spending time with me. That and I'm hopelessly clingy. That's probably the biggest factor. And shoot. Okay. I've had quite enough dealing with your weird snake styles. You can always counter insults by agreeing with them. What do you mean I can't always do that? Yes, I can. I believe I just did. Besides, it's not like it's a strategy or anything. I'm agreeing with factual information. Sooner or later, that tactic has to run out. It hasn't yet. It sure as all hell hasn't yet. I blew up! Ouchies.
Action.
Oh, hey. Man, the frame rate really just tanked. And it went back? Man, who knows what this ends up looking like? Pretty terrible, I would imagine. Oh, well, I'm just gonna keep on shooting things. It's the thing to do. It's the popular style. Probably smell like a fish. I probably do. Yeah! Look, it's not strong sadisms if it's factual. I'm just agreeing with the facts. Simple as that. What, am I allowed to, not allowed to agree with my friend when he speaks the truth? When he's spitting straight facts to the people? Because I will, if you're telling me to not support you, then you're a fool. I will always support you.
Action.
And your accuracies, your correctedness. Woo, that's a lot of bullets. Woo, that's a lot of bullets. Woo, that's a lot of Tony the Tiger. How about all the times you argue with me when I say you're a cool guy? You know, that's a solid retort, I gotta be honest. In the grand scheme of things, I gotta say, that's a pretty good counter. I'm going to have to think on that one for a while, I admit. I don't have an actual answer for you at this moment in time, but come back to me with that one. Perhaps when the latency is better. Perhaps then, and only then, will things finally make sense to me. Ow! I am so distracted by looking over at my stream quality that I am not even remotely doing well in these levels. Not that it matters, you can't see me do them anyway. Well, I guess at this exact moment in time you can. Unless you're like Knight and the stream like fake crashed and you had to restart it or something. In which case, I mean, it may as well have. Kind of weird how that all works, huh? Ow. Ow, I say. I say ow. My Criglio go gamus. You done twinsted it. You done twinsted my gambus. Who does that? No, I'm still here, hanging out, looking at. Well, my cartoon face is astronomically better than my real one, so if you want to look at that one, well, that is literally why I went out of my way to get it. Man, I am dead.
Action.
Mine didn't fake crash, it gave me an ad, so I refreshed to catch up. Well, the good news is, the ads give me money. So, I mean, your sacrifice is not in vain. So, thank you. Thank you, I suppose. The stream quality is bouncing between completely unwatchable and perfectly fine and dandy so rapidly, I don't even know what it ends up looking like. Like 3 seconds of perfect fluidness and then slideshow. Twould be comical if it wasn't so freakishly depressing. Machine gun! It's like half and half. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It's like, oh wow, it's a brief moment of goodness, and then, oh, never mind, it is gone, bro. It is gone. Ow! Why do you have to be such a massive jackass? Okay. If I could destroy that one. Flame gun. Rocket launcher! Yeah!
Stage clear.
There you go. The rocket launcher saved me from myself. And life is good in that regard, I must say. Alrighty. Well, here's the question. Mostly for Nightstar. Because he's really the guy that's here. I know there are a couple other people hanging out, but don't worry about it. Knight, in your professional opinion, is this so goddamn unbearable to watch that I should just pack it in before it crashes? I will go by your recommendation. As I brush a frustrating knot out of my ponytail. It's good. I'm having a fun time. Okay, cool. He's fine with slideshow. Let's go! Works for me. Works for me. It's decent. He's having a good time. Yeah! It's decent. I'm having a good time is the slogan for my entire YouTube career. Let's freaking go! Let's go! Huh, your toenails mean nothing to me! Whoa, how did I dodge all of that? How did I dodge all of that? I have managed to avoid a lot more than I realistically feel like I should have been able to. And yet I got hit by a toenail! If anything, I can always still hear you. Drop frames never affect your audio very much at all. Yeah, it has to get like really, really bad for that. Okay. As long as my weird-ass nasal voice ain't causing internal, like, ear damage. That works for me. Ugh. Spread gun! Bullets! Let's go! Ow! No! Rocket launcher to the helicopter, jackass! There you go. That works. Here comes the rain, very soothing combined with... There are people who earnestly say that my voice isn't obnoxious, and I am baffled by that.
Action.
I listen to it while I'm editing. How do you people do this? I don't get it. Thank you, but what? Bewildering. Weird. I don't get it. Thanks. Thank you for saying that, but I don't understand. Okay, could this gun stop being a thing? It's really annoying. There we are. Alright, if you say so, Peach. I'm playing a game for Knight and Peachy, and they seem to be having a decent time. Oh, you know what? That's good enough for me. Ooh, I really done did blow up right there.
Action.
That's unfortunate. That's a right proper unfortunate moment right there. Then the bugs made the babies. The bugs made the babies. I wish that they wouldn't. You have the charisma of a great stand-up comedian with the way you just seem to be personable and fun and enjoyable to listen to. Okay, but I lack the rapier wit of such a comparison. I stumble over my verbiage way too much. I use words wrong. I read words wrong even more often. Peachy is just here to vibe, not laugh. Okay. Alright. Again, it's not that I'm disagreeing with anybody, it's just that I'm confused. Alright, no, we're not dealing with no tigers. No super hot tigers. No. Their ability to shoot the flames, irrelevant. When faced with my arm gun. That looks like it should be a boss, but it's apparently not. Oh no, it is a boss, it is! It very much is. Okay, well it's gone now, I killed it. I killed the hell out of it. Ow, and now I'm... It still counts for a lot, you just sound like a fun guy. Not a perfect one, not even remotely. But you definitely feel like a fun guy to hang out with. Well, if you say so. Thank you, friend. It is nice to hear these things, I admit. Boy. You know, in the normal levels, when you defeat a boss, the level just ends and all of the other enemies just explode. But in these extra missions, they do not give you this luxury anymore. Terribly unfortunate. I have got no HPs. Okay, well there's... Oh, never mind. I need to stop commenting on when I get extra hit points, because I always lose it when I say it. Blargan! You having a fun energy counts for a lot. Well, then I'm glad. I will continue to attempt to be myself. I hope that that continues to be enough. What you see is what you get. Just a guy who likes video games. Woo! Man, I gotta tell you, considering the episode of Trails in the Sky that's going to come out tomorrow, the fact that I'm fighting so many praying mantis that shoot blades out of their hands, man, I am not happy about that fact. I think you're at your wittiest and funniest when you're not even trying. It happens out of nowhere. Yeah, I guess that really is the case. I need to stop trying so hard all the time. It never really works out. That's why I've never really been a big fan of attempting scripted content. It always just feels way too try-hard coming from me.
Say hello to my little friend.
Like, every time I try to, like, actually have, like, structured dialogue and stuff or whatever, you know, like, the entire time it sounds like you're just waiting for, like, the shoe to drop. Like, alright, so where's the gag? Where's the gap? Where's the... Where's the twist? Where's it gonna fall apart? And then it just kind of never does, and then you just kind of leave the situation feeling like, oh, that was weird. I feel uncomfortable. They call me the uncomfy guy. I say hizzity up. I say hizzity, 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 yup. Nickelodeon. I don't know why I said that. I think you're at your best when you're yourself next time. Because you are my friend. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow! Why? You're allowed to watch my content if and you so choose. Lord knows I will not stop you. I'll just be confused. Okay. Man, could you stop being alive? You have any idea how inconvenient you're being for me? And there we go. Dodged every shot except for the one that I flipped into. Terrible, terrible tragedy, that. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, dream on, dream on, dream on. And then his Skittle portrait exploded. That was a fun commercial. Skittles are pretty good at making commercials considering their candy tastes like ass. Well, no, it doesn't taste bad. It's just I can't get over the consistency of them. They're too chewy. Skittles, you're too dang chewy. Change how your candy works for me and me alone specifically. I still won't buy your candy, but do it anyway. You're allowed to like Skittles, my dude. They're just too chewy for me. You know me, I'm the guy with the terrible candy opinions. So, like, don't be taking anything I say as if it holds value. I like Tootsie Rolls and peanut M&Ms. Every other candy I've ever attempted to eat in my life has not gone well. Oh, okay, we actually do agree with them being a little too chewy. All right, hey, I'll take it. But yeah, no, like the actual taste, the fruity taste of a Skittle, I actually kind of enjoy. It's just, God, I have to chew this thing for like a day and a half, man. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we actually agree entirely on Skittles, my dude. That's nice. Like, damn, man, you taste kind of good. Why are you making me work so hard? Like, what? Damn you, Skittles. You vex me is what you does. Never combine Skittles and M&Ms in the same bowl. I'm pretty sure you get a special seat reserved in hell for doing that. I don't want to have to check my hand every single time I'm about to put some candy in my face, just so I know what to expect. I didn't know Orb was here. Hi, Orb. Nice to see you. All right, well. Rocket launcher! Rocket launcher! I win! I win. I win. I am the champion. I am the champion, my friends. I will be fighting to the end of the event. Woo! Hang on. I need to stretch a little bit. That's the sound of my yawning. I have absolutely no control when I'm able to make that noise, for the record. Sometimes I can, and sometimes I just can't. It's weird. 'Tis a weird situation. One day I'm going to spend $200 on nothing but Reese's. I don't know how or when I'd ever have that much money I can dispose of, but I need to someday. I will help you reach your goal, my friend. Of this, I promise. Because the goal really truly do be to fill up Nightstar's entire bathtub with candy. Or cheeseburgers. Whatever comes first, I suppose. Whatever he wants to keep inside his bathtub. Then again, he probably doesn't want to keep anything in his bathtub. It's a bad place to store stuff. Either way, the point is we'll give him a lot of stuff because he's a good dude and he deserves nice things. And sometimes that's a copious amount of candy and or food. I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to want in life. Food. Let this man eat food. So, like, do you have a specific Reese's in mind? Or just, like, in general? Actual bathroom showers that is mostly just a floor? Yeah, I kind of figured that was the case. Having seen the kind of place you live in, I didn't really think you had a tub. I didn't see that as being particularly likely. Oh boy, here comes the flyers. Here comes the fires. And the flames. Ow, my face. Get out of here, various birds. Goodbye, bird. Ow, my face. Yeah, spread gun is the way to go when it comes to destroying that mess. Machine gunner. PCs, cups, fast break, my favorites, and sometimes those peanut butter Easter rabbits they make. Nice choices. Rocket launcher. I am going to blow up the Statue of Limitations. I was gonna go for like, you know how Nicolas Cage was like, I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence. I was gonna say something like that, but I don't know. I whipped it so hard. I don't even know how to. I don't even know, bro. I'm sorry. All I can do is apologize for that. That was stupid. Okay, well. I'm just gonna go back to shooting this guy on a bike. Alright, now for the snails. I want to hear someone call the Statue of Liberty the Statue. I think that's what I was trying to go for, and that's what I ended up saying, and I feel like a dumbass. I'm going to blow up the Statue of Liberty, but then some kind of wire got crossed somewhere, and I said the Statue of Limitations. So I don't know. Almost as funny as when Miko called her Freedom Lady. Is she wrong, though? I think Freedom Lady is a pretty good name for her. I think the craziest thing about Freedom Lady is that she's French. And spread shot! Woo! There you go. Go back to the handgun so that when the train arrives, I can unleash unholy hell upon thee! There we go. There we go. This is good. This is good. It's really bright and really flashy, and it's hurting my eyeballs, but yeah, we win! Hooray! I did it again, Magoo. I did it again. Here come the lasers and the frogs. Well, apparently that's why people theorize that she's free of anything that's undergarments being French and all. I don't like the fact that I said that. And the two people in the next 15 years that watch this stream as a VOD are going to be horrified. It really puts thoughts in your head, and I don't like that it does that. Why would you do this, Knight? Why? Why would he do this to me specifically? I understand not his ways.
This way.
Mashano Gano. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I either lose or I A rank. I don't really. I mean, you can go ahead and think that's impressive if you want. I don't know. I don't have the slightest goddamn clue, I'll tell you that much. Man, that's a lot of bullets. Man, that's a whole lot of bullets. Rocket launcher! Blowing you up.
Say hello to my little friend.
Granados! Jara! Monster Granado! No, continue to shoot that guy. Yeah! I am Champion Sam. Sam of the Chams. The Amazing Chan Clan. Nobody remembers that show, except for that one time it was referenced in Harvey Birdman. But Harvey Birdman is becoming an old show too, and most people won't know that reference either. Aging is the worst! Thank you, Knight. I know I can always count on you to understand my references to ancient media. It's you and me against the world, buddy. You and me against the world. Ow, my face. And then they got hit. They used to play that on early Cartoon Network all the dang time. Yeah, that's where I saw it too! Hey! Man. What a time. Didn't Harvey Birdman have a game? He did. It was made by Capcom. It's basically a Phoenix. It's like Phoenix Wright, except with Harvey Birdman, along with Fantastic Max and Thunder the Barbarian with Ukla the Hawk. Hell yes, brother. Hell yes, brother. Of course, Cartoon Network loved them. They were cheap. I have successfully bloated it up the monstrosity. Now watch and be astounded as I get bloated up. See? Told you. I told y'all it was gonna go down, but none of yous believed me. Why? Why didn't you believe me? Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. Hey! Whoa, whoa! Okay, well, at least I have 2 hit points instead of 1. That's certainly something. I am aware of who the Fantastic Max was. No relation to the me, obviously. I'm not fantastic. I am of acceptable quality. On occasion. I like when enemies get hit with trains. Rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher. I'm dead. Damn. I was hoping to kill that enemy before I got killed. I was gonna say, do you hate that show? I hate anything that used my name. It really bothered me. Do you have any idea how many characters in fiction named Max are either a complete and utter asshole or someone's dog? Because I assure you, it's most of them. Very seldom is the name used in any context that's actually flattering. Well, I got hit by a train!
Action.
He's probably an exception, I guess. I don't have anything, I don't know. I'd say Max from Goof Troop is like maybe one of the only examples where it's sort of fine. I mean, he kind of sucked sometimes, but no more or less than any other kid in the show.
Action.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't got no beef with Goof Troop. I'll tell you that much. Most of my ire goes to the Nick Jr. show, Max and Ruby. That rabbit was an asshole. Yeah, I'd say you're correct. That's an accurate assessment. You know what they really need to do is actually use the character for the first time in like 30 years.
Action.
Disney have so many options for like good ideas, and they just don't. And I don't. It's very bizarre. Here comes the train. I also always thought it was weird how many dogs got named Max in media. Right? No, trust me, dude. I was made aware of it every single time it happens. Every single time it happens. And you know, the irony really do kind of be the fact that Max from Goof Troop is a dog named Max. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
Action.
Jerks and dogs. That's what my name is used for. I'll be honest, it's kind of weird I actually picked out a username for myself that implements my actual name. I realistically probably shouldn't have done that. If I could do it all over again, I probably wouldn't have done that, and I probably also would have never shown up on a webcam. Yeah, no, I'm well aware of the Grinch's dog. I assure you. I was made to wear that jank-ass reindeer antler at school a lot, because everyone thought they were funny. I actually don't know the answer to that one. I'm not too well versed in the actual books of Dr. Seuss. No, Sam is the dog. Max is the psychopathic rabbit. If I had a nickel for every psychopathic rabbit named Max. Huh.
You've got no way out.
Yeah, no, I can... Despite being a psychopath, he's also hilarious and great, so yes, he is an exception, and I do appreciate his representation. Yeah, no, he's cool, he's fine. He's crazy, but in a fun way, so it balances out. It all balances out just fine.
Action.
Oh my. We hit 900 KBS there for a second. That might have actually stopped the whole stream for a moment there. Whoop. You really need to hyper-focus on very specific enemies. Always go after the enemies that are going to give you the most guff. Yeah, you just had to refresh. Yeah, I kind of figured. Sorry about that. Sometimes it dips so bad that it does that. Rocket launcher! I did not have a lot of rockets. There was not a lot going there. The punchy refreshed, and all was well. And then I got exploded a little. How unfortunate. Rocket launcher! Oh, I'm dead. This would go better if I had heavy HP by the time I got to that point. Ow. And... But yeah, no, like every, I don't know, made-for-TV Disney original or Nickelodeon sitcom or whatever, they'd always have a dog, and they would always be named Max. Like, every time. I get that I was born in the 90s, but I kind of resent how 90s coded the name has ultimately been interpreted as. Like, oh, that's the kind of name you only end up with if you were born in the 90s. Which isn't even really the case. Not really. But people associate it with that decade more than anything at this point. It's frustrating. And not the fun parts of the 90s. The annoying parts.
Action.
It's possible the stream is tanked so badly nobody can hear me anymore. The Dark Cloud too. I don't know him. I got hit by a train!
Action.
I know not Dark Cloud 2. I only know Dark Cloud 1. Who, man? Corone is doggo. Doggo is turtle. Turtle is who, man? I don't think even she knew what she was talking about when she said all that. I think she was just a silly dog. I think she was just a silly dog. She was a silly dog. She had that dog in her. She got that dog in her. There we go. That cleared up that. I think Nightstar lost access to the stream at some point. Ah, nuts. Ah, nuts. Rocket launcher! Rocket launcher! Oh no, he's still here. Hooray! The Nightstar lives. That's the best news I could have ever gotten, ever. Yeah, and I finally beat the level 2. That's why I'm gonna hit that dab. There we are. Yeah, I suppose the name Knight doesn't show up too terribly often. I say, knowing the forbidden Nightstar lore, that I have sworn to eternal secrecy.
Action.
As tempting as it was to bust it out at that exact moment for the sake of a joke, no. There are lines not to be crossed, and that is one of them. The sacred respect of a friend. Man, I've already done got it, shotted it up like 17 times. Ow, my face. And other such things. Ouchie bouchie. Ouchie bouchie. Wow, 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 wow. Now we've got tank problems. Now we've got tank problems! Yeah, well, I mean, they're not terribly good. Yeah, you mean that real name might actually be a metaphorical concept. What's this man going on about? What kind of nonsense is this man just spewing out forth with his face parts? You some sort of nonsense, buddy? Some sort of King Kong of derpitude? Never forget that when they made King Kong fight Godzilla in modern times, they had to make him 700 times larger and gave him an electric hand axe, because otherwise what the flying hell was he supposed to do? And they also had to make him the main character. Like, bro, that's just sad. You had to get preferential treatment to even hang. And I'm still not buying it. Bang, 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 cha-bang, cha-bang, biggie, 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 boogie, said jump the boogie. The tanks are here. The tanks are here. There's lots of bubbles and there's tanks are here. Oh, Lord. First time King Kong fought Godzilla, they had to make him 10 times bigger still and gave him electric. Maybe that's why they gave him that stupid hand axe and electric powers. That was only a byproduct of the fact that originally he was fighting like Frankenstein. This monster. So it makes it even weirder that that was a thing. Even in Japan, King Kong was more popular than Godzilla's. That's very weird. The people crave Big Monkey, I guess. I suppose they're allowed. Yeah, another victory for me.
Action.
Another victory, if you please. Oh God, they're shooting their crab claws at me. I'd rather they didn't. Ow, lasers. I still prefer them over the crab claws. It's the highest grossing Godzilla film of all time, even to modern day. Are you kidding me? That's stupid. That's stupid. Japan, you got a problem. You got problems, Japan. Work out your problems. Adjusted for inflation? Yes. That's stupid. That's stupid. Figure yourself out, Japan, because you're getting stupid. And they're just snails? Japan's obsession with snail people. That's the real million-dollar question. Ah, not this asshole again. No, none of that. No boom booms. Don't need none of that. Don't need it, don't want it, you can't have it. Instead, I just shoot that guy in the head. Flame gun! Rah, I'm setting you on fire. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Rocket launcher! Ow, my face! Rude. Timing, yeah, I did better than any Godzilla movie did. That's why Kong got top billing on it and why he won. That's dumb. It's just a big gorilla. Lame ass gorilla. Time for the boom. Bing bang shaboom. Realest guy in the room. Ow, my face. That's it. I'm spread gunning. I'm spreading the guns. Giggles! Yay! Yay! Giggles! I'm gonna be honest. I've beaten way more of these levels than I thought I was going to. It's very strange. That's weird. He's a big old dino dragon guy with radiation breath. King Kong is just a big fat guy who fell off a building. We're like, bro, I don't give a damn about your building falling. Taken out by biplanes or some stupid crap. Lame ass monkey man. The only good thing to come out of King Kong is Donkey Kong. Simple as that, my dude. Yeah, I've beaten way more of these levels than I should have. For the record, they're all just remixed versions of the original levels, but still. It goes with the remixed color palette she's got herself going on here. Die, snake bots! God. Way to make everything so goddamn annoying. Oh, the power-up robot's going absolutely crazy. Ow, my face! Oh, boy. Ah, jeez. This is happening now. Sigh, there were too many bullets. Okay, now if you'd be cool and die. Thank you, and thank you again. Ah! How did I dodge all of that? That's a load of hooey is what that is. Gamera's a cool guy. He's a big turtle. He has rockets that shoot out of his feet holes. And he goes and flies away. It's really cool. He also does machines, which is pretty neat. Gamera. He is a friend to all children. It's true. Is King Kong friend to all children? No. King Kong has no friends. All he has is that stupid goddamn mechanical glove. Nah, did you really have to go there? Gamera's cool. Don't be mean to Gamera. He has it bad enough, considering his dead as all hell franchise. You don't gotta bully the Gamera. Damn it! I blame King Kong! He said he's not. Yeah. It almost felt like it was sarcastic. Go, There we go. Toodle pip pip. Period. Also, you recently got DLC in a video game. That's neat. Gamera deserves more respect. He really does. That has so many bubbles. Why? Why so many scrubbing, cleansing bubbles? Why be the way that you are? I know not. I do not understand.
This way.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jims. Oh, Lord.
Don't let her escape.
Everything Netflix bombs. That's why they call it Netflix Bomb Land. I died from a bubble.
Action.
I died from the bubble. The dreaded bubblefish has defeated me this day. Wow, there was like an impenetrable wall of bullets. There was no way to escape from there. That was weird. Why'd you do that, game? Why would you do this, video game? Why? Ah, Jesus. Goddamn snake shields. All you do is just take up time. Fuck off.
Over there.
God, it's so annoying. Could you shoot the bird? Alright, thank you. There, I prevented the bubbles before they were a problem. A miracle. A Christmas mackerel. And if there's anyone that knows mackerel, it's Nightstar, because he smells like trout. Bringing it back, people! We're bringing it back. Phrasing. Nightstar. Phrasing. And get rid of him. Get rid of him. Machine gun. Machine gun.
This way.
Okay.
Time for the boom.
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. We might be onto something here. Yo, there we go. 3 bullets are better than 1 bullet. There we go. Still, it's canon to Gamera lore and Dragon Ball lore. The baby Gamera is Rosie's backup Nimbus. Yeah. I be knowing. Woo! I be knowing your styles. I be getting it. Okay, okay. Man, though, that's pretty crazy. That's 12 extra missions. That's 12 more missions than I ever thought I'd actually be doing today. I gotta be real. We can probably try and do at least one more with the time left. Before it all goes down, I suppose. Ow. That's it. You're getting the machine gun. I'm a mission? Yeah, mission. Tolerate my existence. Difficulty level impossible. A friendship mission! Ah, heck, he went and made it all wholesome and stuff. How dare he? How dare he do what he done just gone and did? Nightstar is a cool dude. He's my friend. Best friend, actually. Which is like a normal friend, but even better. If I had power-ups, oh, you'd be so exploded right now, you big truck, I swear to God. There. I had no power-ups, but I still just made you explode. Life is good like that. Get out of here, Jetpack Joe! And Turtle Tom! Alright. You ain't dealing with any of that. None of that, none of that, none of that, none of that. And then we spread shot. Yeah, spread shot. Woo! Spread shot. Woo! Best power up. Rocket launch. Rocket launch. Ow, I keep getting shot with missiles. It hurts. It hurts my face when you shoot me with missiles. You don't gotta be doing that, my dad. Spread gun. Yes. And then I blew up. And then I blew up. And no one was shocked that I done exploded. As I tried to not get shot with rockets, and I fail in the process. Let's go. And then a frog. And then a frog. And then a frog. And then a frog. Ow, and then there were guns, and there were booms, and there were bombs, and there were bing bang shoomba boom 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 booms. Boom boom boom. I want you in my room. Spend the night together from now until forever. I have the Miku version of that stuck in my head. And I've had it stuck in my head ever since Nightstar showed it to me. So it's been like months now. It almost sounds entirely innocent when it comes from her. Which is weird, because I know there are some innocent Miku songs. But then again, I guess that just comes with the territory of the fact that literally anybody can use her voice for anything. It's kind of weird she has such brand consistency considering that aspect. Hey, Nightstar gets it and agrees with me. Very cool. Wow. This very raunchy song almost sounds totally fine when she does it. What's up with that? And spread shot! No habla inglés! Ow, my face! Oh, Lord, there's a lot going on right now. There's a whole lot going on right now, and it's Freaky Friday, Freaky Phil. Phil of the future. He's a 27th century man. Whoa! Ah! Dang it! Why did I die the second your boss icon popped up? It's like, oh, that's the boss? I should start shooting dead. Buddy, I didn't know you were the boss. Business associate! No, I don't have nearly enough HP to be tolerating this bullcrap. We starting over. We starting over. Ice Rock Polo Driver. There we are, there we go. Hey ho, how it going? I thought Tony Danza was the boss. Tony Danza, he died in the 1860s. What do you want about you, stank weevil? Why is Nightstar making up sitcoms? We have enough sitcoms, man. You don't gotta be making up fake ones. Friggin' Alyssa Milano. Wait, no. Was it Alyssa Milano? Or was it Sharon Doherty? I mix those two women up a lot. Ah, I'm dead.
Action.
Tony Danza. Tony Danza. Tony Danza. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Why aren't you getting out of here, goddammit? I shot you like a bajillion times and you didn't explode. It's very rude. 'Tis the law of thermodynamics. You get shot, you die. The end. Alyssa was the nice girl. Shannon played the... Ah, gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate being reminded. My celebrity culture knowledge kind of ends in the year 2002, if I'm honest with you. Everything else just has to get picked up through osmosis. And it's a faulty system, to say the bare minimum. Ow, my face. There, you done exploded. Now the frogs. Yeah, I know voice actors. It's different. It's a different thing. Beverly Hills 902-163-498-76309. So this is an exceptionally random ass thing to even bring up, and nobody's gonna get it. And I admit this much, but it's just something that's funny to look back on in retrospect.
Action.
God, I believe Shannon Doherty was on the show Charmed, but she was a jerk and she left and had to get killed off or something. But the point is, she was on this first season or something. Anyway, the point of the matter is, MTV had a show called Celebrity Deathmatch, and every now and then it was blisteringly, blatantly clear that when they were writing the show, they had absolutely no goddamn clue who the hell the celebrities in question really were, who they were, or what they did.
Action.
She was also in Mallrats. And I only say this because it was, again, I want to say it was Shannon Doherty. Either way, the point is, the gal from Charmed, who ended up leaving in the first season because she had a big head and was a jerk and nobody loved her, she fought Melissa Joan Hart because they both played witches on TV. But they clearly horribly misinterpreted what Sabrina the Teenage Witch was, because they seemed to think it was literally on the exact same wavelength as Charmed, and that it had like oodles of fan service and stuff. And I assure you, someone who watched all of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, no, it was like the battle of the sexy TV witches. And I'm like, what version of Sabrina the Teenage Witch did you watch? What are you talking about? Anyway, Salem the Cat killed Tony Danza, so is really what I'm trying to get at. 2000s were weird.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I don't know, PG. I don't know. Not the only time that happened on the show either. They just like, what's popular? This is a popular show, so this is the actor that was in it. Sure, we can just make it up as we go. Like, bro, man, learn a thing or three, why don't you?
There will be no victory.
Did the clueless execs approve of the concept, also do the storyboards? No idea. But that show was in claymation, so it took a lot of effort to put together. And during all of that process, they never bothered to actually watch a single episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's clear all they knew was, she's a witch, and there's like a sassy cat puppet. That's about all they knew. And that's all they used. They had her casting like a bunch of magic spells that Sabrina would never use in any context whatsoever. It's hilarious how much they clearly didn't know what they were doing. Man, what a show, what a show. Man, another one they clearly didn't know jack all anything about was just the Three Tenors. If anybody remembers the Three Tenors back when they were a lucrative act back in the day. It's clear that they just wanted to find somebody to fight the Three Stooges, and they're like, what's another trio? Well, there's the Three Tenors. So they just went with that. And they clearly didn't know anything about the three men who made the Three Tenors. They're just like, I don't know, they're freaking fancy pants opera guys. That's good enough, right? Whatever. They brought on Stone Cold Steve Austin as a character and proceeded to not really know what kind of character he is. Okay, well, in their defense, I have to give them at least a little bit of leeway on this, because Stone Cold Steve Austin literally wrote his dialogue in the show. So any inconsistencies were literally from his hand, okay? In this very specific instance, I don't blame the show. Blame Steve, I guess. He had a hand in every time, every aspect of when he was on that show. Even when he didn't write it, he approved it and looked it over, and he voiced all of it. So there's clearly nothing about those appearances that he didn't approve of. So make of that what you will, I suppose. But yeah, that show had a ton of professional wrestlers actually voice themselves. And you could always tell when a celebrity voiced themselves, because they would always end up winning. Yeah, it was just a joke. Like, if you're talking about the aspect of him being like a scientist, I mean, that was the joke. Like, yeah, he's the deathmatch like scientist who comes up with all of the crazy inventions they use, and he built a time machine. That was the joke. It was because why the hell is Steve Austin able to do that? But yeah, they had Mankind on, or Mick Foley rather. I mean, as Mankind, but you know, and he kicked the hell out of Ernest Hemingway for some goddamn reason because he wanted to. It was weird. They also had The Undertaker, but like,
Action.
when I say they had The Undertaker, it was really like Mark. It was like, he was like trying to be The Undertaker, but like, he kept slipping and falling out of character. It was a whole thing. There was Chyna. They had Chyna on. She fought Albert Einstein. Which at the very least I can see the vision. It was the world's smartest man versus the world's strongest woman. It's like, it sounds exceptionally weird and random, and it is, but I see what they were going for. I understand the vibe. Oh, it's because Mick Foley was a New York bestselling author. Yes, that is exactly why. That is 100% the reason why he chose to fight Ernest Hemingway. That was the joke. And it's a pretty solid joke. I'm not going to say it's not. Other than just the pure surreality that came from a professional wrestler fighting a published author. Yep, no, he wrote books, and they're good. They're good books. Man, this level is tough. All right, we're gonna give it a few more tries, and if it doesn't plan out, then we are gonna have to call it. Because we've actually managed to last the full stream time. Oh, nice. The Night Star is a connoisseur of fine literature. You can't ever forget the time they had Beavis versus Butthead. God, that was so surreal.
Action.
Almost as surreal as Beavis outright winning. But it was fun. It was fun. Spread it up. Spread it up. Granados. Granados. He's one of the only wrestlers that ever turned out a great autobiography. I think that might play a role in the fact that I think he actually wrote his. I think every other wrestler autobiography had like ghostwriters or something. WrestleMania! WrestleMania! Dracula's sick of Simon Belmont's bullcrap, and he's gonna meet him in the ring, brother.
Action.
I read The Rock, but it was okay. Chris Jericho's was bad. Hogan's. Well, of course Hogan sucked. There's no way in hell Hogan was ever going to actually admit to any of the bad things he did in his own damn biography. Are you kidding me? It's only now that he's completely croaked that he's actually going to get, like, the real story of Hulk Hogan. And it's gonna be a mess, brother. A mess, brother. I'm gonna poke you with my finger, brother. People are gonna mark out, brother. Just don't oversell it. I ain't your brother. I don't know you. Oh. There is one more thing about, I guess, Celebrity Deathmatch I can randomly bring up in this video that has absolutely nothing to do with it. When it comes to celebrities that voice themselves, I sincerely doubt anybody on the face of the earth remembers Chris Kattan. But he was one of the Roxbury boys, you know, What is Love? You know, the headbanging guy who did that? Yeah, he was one of them. It was basically his only actual memorable bit. He was on Deathmatch once, and they got him to voice himself. And he was originally slated to win, but, and his direct actual quote is, "You guys are putting me up against Bill goddamn Murray. No, I'm not winning." What? And I gotta respect the hell out of him for that. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? He's Bill Murray.
Action.
He's a way better comedian than I am. What are you on about? I appreciate it, but no. And considering, you know, ain't nobody remember Chris Kattan. It's not like he was wrong. Dang, that's who that was? Yeah, exactly. He was a guy in mid-2000s Saturday Night Live. He had that one thing. He had that one bit. That was all he had. I just think it was Jim. Jim Carrey was never on Saturday Night Live. Wait, was he? I don't think he was. He was in Living Color. I don't think he was ever SNL alone, though. I know Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Ben Stiller. Oh, man. But I don't think Jim Carrey was. No. But you're right, he was kind of aping his style. Once I die, I'll read that night. I will read that in a moment. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Mean Gene, when I was body slamming Andre in Madison Square Garden in front of 88 trillion people and creating cold fusion at the same time, brother, I had a dream. And that was to sell pasta. Pasta mania. Yeah, that happened. Oh, lordy Lou, that certainly did happen, my friend. Oh, what a time the 80s were. What a time the 80s were. When a man that balding could be seen as the coolest guy on the planet. Well, let me tell you, brother, these Mogwai have gone too far. Ah, Froggy! The frog splash! Oh no! It all goes back to wrestling! It always did! Get out of here, jackass! Jim Carrey was on in like 2020 or 2021. It doesn't count if you're a freaking guest host. Being the special guest host does not count as being part of Saturday Night Live. Unless you're Christopher Walken, in which case it absolutely counts. He got his own best of DVD compilation. So, like, yeah. He gets a pass. But he's the only one who gets a pass. I watched a video about SNL cast members, and there was one Season Wonders, and one of them was only notable for being in the background of some sketches and being a writer, and the fact that he stopped on that second "and" is a worry. Man! Yeah, I'm far too distracted by other things. Alright, that's it. One last try. One last try. One last try.
Action.
If I biff it, I biff it. If I biff it, I biff it. It's just the way it's going to be. Nobody ever is. Machine gun. Okay, them frogs are being real jerks right now. When the reviewer making the video recounted how he had badmouthed the Muppets, the reviewer was like, and I suddenly don't care who this guy is, lowest tier, F-. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, no, Saturday Night Live, back in the day, yeah, they hired Jim Henson for some stuff, and apparently everybody, the writers, the performers, everybody, was like, ugh, these disgusting abominations. How dare they ruin the sanctity of our sketch comedy program. And then, you know, he went on to make The Muppet Show, and became infinitely more famous than the greater majority of anybody who was ever on Saturday Night Live in the first place. So, ultimately, who won that battle? Let's just say. Sure wasn't Horatio's Songs, I'll tell you that much. He had absolutely nothing to do with the Muppet situation. He was on the show like 30 years later. But I just felt like slandering the name of Horatio's Songs. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that I did pretty good. Also, the frame rate kind of actually evened out towards the very, 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 very end there a little bit. And now it's tanking again. But yeah, there you go. Let's head to the room. Oh, how long have I been pissed off for? Have I been angry this entire time? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oops, my bad. He was on that video. I can't imagine he ranked very high, Knight. I can't imagine he ranked very high. I'm a friend rate? What? Yeah, also, oh, hi, KJ. Yeah, apparently I was stuck on my Angie emotion. The game was blocking the part of my stream lab software that was showing me, so I had no idea what emotion I was showing that entire time. I thought I was stuck on my neutral happy face. No! Happy! Oh. My streams are unmitigated train wrecks of the highest caliber, but by Jove, some of you watch them. Would be the first stream of the new year. Maybe hell will be claimed? I don't even know what that means. I already forgot the name of the guy that apparently did the What is Love scene. Chris Kattan! His name was Chris Kattan. He was also the magnificent Mr. Mango and Mr. Peepers. These are classic all-time Saturday Night Live skits that everyone remembers very fondly, you see. Anyway. Gilbert Gottfried was on SNL very briefly. It's true. He was. I imagine he did fairly well, all things considered. He was on the show in his regular voice. My dude, do you have any idea how fun it is to tell people that Gilbert Gottfried's voice that he's famous for isn't his actual speaking voice? It's so fun, because nobody knew that. The dude was so dedicated to that fake voice that people just thought it was straight up his real voice. It's wild. Wild and crazy guys. Steve Martin. Anyone remember Steve Martin? No? No. I'm aging. Anyway, you guys are super cool and good and great. And thank you for joining me on the Bot Vice. I think we had a pretty good time, all things considered. And, yeah, I am, he actually did not do well at all. This was before he blew up. Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, he was a natural comedian even back then. Kind of depends on, I don't know, what you give him. But yeah, no, I mean, he didn't do the voice, so obviously. Freaking obviously, buddy. I know that. And we all know the true best guest host was Steven Seagal. Look up that episode. It is amazing. Amazingly how awkward and bad it was. Apparently he was entirely unmemorable and is considered one of the worst cast members ever, and he didn't even have anything positive to say about his own time on the show. Well, fair enough, I suppose. Whatever. It all worked out for him in the end. Old Gilbert's gonna be remembered a lot longer than a lot of the other people that were on that show, I'll tell you that much. Now, Knight, if you still have the video of, like, that Pillow Pet skit or whatever that has, Gilbert Gottfried speaking normally, if you still have that, post that in the Discord somewhere for Orb to see. It's surreal. It's very cursed. He just talks like a normal-ass dude. He's just a normal dude. It's crazy. Anywho. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the Discord, and I'll see you, next week and all of that. It'll be a good time. I'm guessing my stream buffered too much for anybody to actually hear anything I said. I'm Dunny with the funny. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. 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 I'll just keep saying this. Bye-bye. 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 Theoretically, if I just keep saying it, someone will hear me say it. Bye-bye. 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 I'm only gonna do it like 2 more times. Bye-bye! Bye-bye.